The two professional wrestlers clicked right away when Rhea Ripley, the current WWE SmackDown Women's Champion, and her pal Matthews first met in the WWE. Started dating in 2020 after developing love emotions for one another. Since then, they have gained popularity among fans and are often seen flaunting their love and respect for one another on social media. It seems that Matthews' devastating defeat to Orange Cassidy was the subject of Ripley's most recent tweet. The professional wrestlers continue to express their affection for one another on social media, despite being contracted to separate organizations. They often post about one another and subtly acknowledge one another's achievements. At this time, it's unknown whether or when they have made the decision to exchange vows. Matthews' pals, Rhea Ripley and Alexa Bliss, were also romantically linked, and fans were ecstatic when it was revealed that the two were engaged to be married. Due to changes in their employment, the pair ended their engagement and relationship in 2018, after having announced their engagement in 2016. Anyone who has followed professional wrestling for any length of time will recognize the name Friend Matthews. The birthplace of Matthew Adams is Melbourne, 1988 in Australia. Although he began his career in professional championship wrestling and Melbourne City Wrestling, he had a devoted following and was regarded as a talented professional wrestler throughout his tenure with WWE. Matthew is now employed with AEW after his departure from WWE in June 2021. He made his NJPW debut at Battle in the Valley in November 2022, and on February 23, 2022, he made his AEW debut. Following Matthews' debut, AEW President Tony Khan formally confirmed the deal. Buddy Matthews performed well in his bout against Orange Cassidy, despite losing the AEW International Championship fight on Dynamite. It's reasonable to believe that Matthews, being a professional wrestler, will not stop until he wins the title. AEW should provide Matthews with the motivation he needs to achieve the pinnacle at the right time. Since it was made public in 2022, wrestling fans have found the connection between R. Ripley and Buddy Matthews, who blend aspects of the WWE and AEW, to be interesting. Their steadfast support for one another on and off the mat has drawn admirers. But when did they start dating? Buddy Matthews, formerly Buddy Murphy, and Rhea Ripley first interacted in 2020 and 2021 when they were both employed by WWE. They used to have a weak on-screen bond, but now they are a true couple. Fans didn't begin to conjecture about a relationship between Matthews and Ripley until the end of 2021. At that point, Matthews had mostly been associated with the Mysterio family, the Messiah's followers, and Seth Rollins' side, while Ripley had achieved success in the women's division of the WWE. The first sign that something brewing was happening on social media was when they began to interact more on Instagram and Twitter, often and commenting on each other's images. One of the first significant hints was an Instagram picture of Ripley and Matthews working out together at the gym. Although neither of them had announced a romantic connection at the time, fans saw that the two were becoming closer. The pair announces their relationship to the public in early 2022. It became evident that Rhea Ripley and Buddy Matthews were more than just friends as their interactions on social media got increasingly playful and provocative. The pair was often seen together. Fans were enraged by Ripley's May 2022 Instagram photo of herself and Matthews with a simple love symbol as the text, which seemed to subtly confirm their relationship. The rumors persisted since Matthews had also shared a picture of the two of them. Even though they were employed by separate companies, Matthew F. was associated with the Houses of Black and EO, while Ripley's character was changing into something darker with Judgment Day in WWE. In spite of this, their passion blossomed in 2023, and from 2023 to 2024, they publicly showed their devotion for one another. Matthews and Ripley began to feel more at ease discussing their relationship in public. They started going to events together, exchanging photos, and even joking around about their jobs. When spectators saw that Ripley was sporting a necklace with Matthews' name, it was one very unforgettable moment. In interviews, Matthews also praised Ripley's accomplishments in the WWE, referring to her as a badass and endorsing her as the women's world champion. Ripley spoke about him as her support system, highlighting how he kept her rooted in the business. while Matthews highlighted their bond by providing photos from their vacations and training sessions. The contrast between their on-screen identities and their real-life relationship was another thing that fans adored. Ripley was the harsh, controlling leader of the Judgment Day within the WWE, often mocking Dominic Mysterio's love for her. But outside of Cade, she was deeply committed to Matthews, exhibiting a softer, more affectionate side via their participation in. People began to suspect that Matthews had proposed in August of 2023 after seeing a ring on Ripley's finger in a couple of her Instagram photos. Consequently, rumors of an engagement began to circulate. In an emotional tweet, Ripley confirmed their engagement and praised Matthews for being a rock during the public announcement of their engagement. The pair maintains a close connection and continues to thrive both professionally and emotionally while working for different companies. Matthews often supports Ripley by going to WWE events, and vice versa. As one of the most popular couples in professional wrestling, fans are eager to know what the future holds for Ricky and Buddy Matthews, both romantically and otherwise. Their bond shows that even in a field as unstable as professional wrestling, love can flourish. Buddy Matthews and Rhea Ripley have maintained a strong, encouraging bond while working in different promotions. Their courtship officially went public in 2022, and their engagement represents a new chapter in their journey. There have been hints of their relationship since late 2021. Both on and off the mat, their story serves as an example of how resilient love can be in the competitive realm of professional wrestling. Ripley and Matthews remain one another's staunchest supporters to this day. Fans are excited to learn what the pair intends to do beyond February 2025. On September 26, 1988, Matthew Adams, better known as Buddy Matthews, was born in Melbourne. Australia's professional wrestling business is flourishing, since all of the best wrestlers in the nation are now signed. Matthews has been a prominent figure in the AU advertising campaign due to his remarkable in-ring abilities and versatility. On February 23, 2022, Matthews made his AEW debut in a Dynamite episode. Later, he formed the House of Black group alongside Brody King and Malachi Black. Their partnership paid off, as on March 5, 2023, they won the AEW World Trio Championship at Revolution, defeating the formidable Kenny Omega. Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson proved to be the best in the trios category throughout their rule. But in the end, they lost against the highly regarded Billy Gunn et al. In August 2023. Internal dynamics within the House of Black underwent a transformation in the beginning of 2025. In an explosive vignette on January 22, Matthews, Brady King, and Julia Hart were seen kicking out Malachi Black from the gang. This signaled a dramatic change when the group changed its name to the Hounds of Hell, highlighting a new course without a single leader. Both fans and critics have praised Matthews' improvements in demeanor and in-ring style as a result of this evolution. One of Matthews' most notable bouts in 2025 was on February 15th at Grand Slam Australia, which was staged at. For this unique occasion, Matthews resumed playing in front of his native crowd at the Brisbane Entertainment Centre. Despite putting up a strong battle, he lost the AU Continental Championship challenge against Kecho Ota. The fight was hailed for its passion and technical excellence, which further solidified Matthews' reputation as a top-tier performance, even if he lost the title. Another factor was Matthews' private life and relationship with Ripley outside of wrestling. After their connection with Demi Bennett was made public in 2022, audiences have been fascinated by them ever since. As they balance the demands of their wrestling careers with their personal lives, Matthews and Ripley announced their engagement in August 2023, and in June 2024, they were married in a ceremony with a distinctive Gothic theme. Ripley's departure from her traditional black gown served as a symbol of the couple's shared aesthetic and individual style. Matthews and Ripley have often shared glimpses of their journey together on social media. They support one another unconditionally, attending each other's games when they can and joining together to commemorate life achievements. Both inside and beyond the ring, their devotion is adored by fans. With the creation of his group and the continued high-profile bouts, Buddy Matthews is not slowing down in the near future. His prospective championship aspirations and future stories are being anxiously anticipated by fans. His relationship with Rhea Ripley gives him a fascinating side that viewers find compelling by fusing his personal and professional stories.